Hello, and welcome to the Stanton Parks Master Plan Workshop 2 video. My name is Zachary Meeting, and I'll guide you through today's presentation. The purpose of the Parks Master Plan is to develop a guide and an implementation tool for the management and development of parks and recreation facilities here in the city. Most importantly, is this guide will be based on local needs of the community. It will offer recommendations specific to the community of Stanton. The process involves 5 steps. First, getting a lay of the land, looking at the inventory of the existing conditions in both facilities and programs. Next, we'll go out to the community in an extensive engagement effort where we'll listen to the community's voice, their wants, and their needs. After we've collected those 2 pieces of information, we'll conduct a needs analysis to see what exists and what is still desired within the community. Finally, that will give rise to our recommendations, followed by funding and implementation. The timeline for this process will be just about 12 months, 1 year. It begins with that inventory of information and then collecting community outreach. As we move through the process, we'll continue to collect information from the community and then prepare a needs assessment report. After the reporting is done, we'll come back to Commission and Council for presentations of our findings. As mentioned earlier, some of the existing information we'll collect are the existing planning documents that are in place already, such as the Stanton Community Needs Assessment, a statistically valid survey that was recently conducted, the zoning and land use planning, as well as the city's general plan. As part of that background information, we also look at the community demographics. In 2022, the population was recorded as just over 38,000. We see the highest age range of that population being between 35 to 64, coming in at 39%. We also look at that average in relationship to the county standards. The county age ranges for youth is lower than the city of Stanton. Also, inversely, there are less seniors in the city of Stanton compared to the county average. This is just one tool that we look at, not the end-all results, but it gives us an idea of what programs and facilities should be geared to the community that represents Stanton. As we conduct our inventory of parks and facilities, we'll look at their location, their condition, what amenities exist within the parks. Currently, the city has 9 parks, 2 public splash pads, as well as 4 community and recreation centers. The location of parks distributed throughout the city is as important as what amenities exist within those parks. We'll compare the community input we receive, where it comes from, as well as where those parks and facilities are located. We'll also take a look at some of the surrounding facilities just outside the city border to ensure that there are no competition of recreation facilities, but there are facilities accessible to everyone. Another aspect of the inventory is to look at the programming. What programs are available to the community during what times of the year? How effective are these programs? Are they attended well, or are there other programs that the community might want? Next, we come to the extensive community engagement, the most important part of the process, your voice. We'll go through stakeholder interviews, 3 community workshops, both in person and online presentations. We have a dedicated project website, as well as we'll be incorporating the statistically valid multimodal survey that was conducted earlier during the process. Sharing a little bit of the information collected during the statistically valid multimodal survey, we find that 42% of the respondents say that homelessness is the most important issue facing the city. 32% of respondents get their information about the city through the city website. And 47% of the respondents would like to see parks improved or expanded within the city. Sharing some of the results that we collected during Workshop 1, which was held on September 30th, live in person, as well as for 2 weeks after on video presentations. And we look at the distribution of those surveys on this map, which was evenly recorded throughout the entire community. During the first workshop, we asked 3 questions. What are the community characteristics you like about the city? What are issues or trends impacting those characteristics? And what can Parks and Recreation do to support the community? We had heard a number of different responses. Some of those top responses for the first question were parks, community, the diversity, safety, and community events were some of the loved community characteristics. Some of the issues or trends that we had heard were homeless, crime, safety, lighting, maintenance, and a park ranger program. We'd also heard how can Parks and Recreation support the community through community involvement, police present, park rangers, safety, homeless programs, address concerns and issues, as well as more staff and staff presence in parks. On that project website at stantonparksmasterplan.com, you can see where we are within the process, what information has been collected, what are some of those results, as well as share your thoughts and ideas by clicking on the Community Voice feedback button. There you can share direct information with the planning team. Thank you for watching this presentation. I encourage you to click the link below and take the online survey, as well as share the information with family and friends as well as members throughout the community so they too can take part in this workshop process. You can also visit Stanton Parks Master Plan at any time to share more information or see the evolution of this master plan over the course of the next year. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and ideas in future workshops.